Happy holidays. I am Chef Jolie and welcome to my channel. Now, I know the foodie family is out there because y'all true to this and y'all ain't new to this, so welcome back.
Tell me now, are you hungry? Looking for something for your tummy? Well, look no further. This chef is got you covered. Cooking at home with Chef Jolie.
Y'all, this is the holiday episode of At Home with Chef Jolie, and we're about to celebrate. And what good celebration starts without a cocktail? What do you all think about a gingerbread martini for your Christmas brunch? That's what we're shaking up today. And I've already started. In my shaker, I have some Irish cream, use whatever kind you like. I have some vodka. I have vanilla extract, not the imitation, get some real vanilla. And I have some heavy cream. Now, what's gonna take it to that gingerbread level is this gingerbread simple syrup that you can make. In the description is gonna be the recipe, okay? So easy to make. And while we are talking about the description and all that, I gotta ask you, did you subscribe? Have you subscribed to the channel? Have you been commenting? Have you been liking? Have you been sharing? Or have you just been stealing my recipes? Don't do that. Sharing is caring and subscribing is what you need to do. Okay, so we're going in with 1 ounce and then a ½ ounce of our gingerbread simple syrup. It's so easy to make. It's some molasses in here. I have some dark brown sugar, some ground cloves. I have some ground ginger. Real easy, stuff you probably already got in your cabinet. So all that's in the shaker, and now I'm just gonna put it on ice. And y'all remember, when you're making cocktails, add the ice last so that it does not start to water down your cocktail before you're ready to enjoy it. So lots of ice. Now we're gonna shake it up and make sure everything is in here so the gingerbread don't go flying all over the place. Okay, I think that's cold. Now we're going to strain it into our martini glass. There we go. Just like that. I'm telling you, and you could probably make a really good mocktail version of this. I think that you could, I would use like eggnog or something like that. And then the gingerbread simple syrup, or you could use some cold brew coffee situation, but it is the simple syrup, I'm telling you, that does it. Now I have this vodka infused whipped cream, honey, and this is dairy free. So it has some special instructions. I'm supposed to slap it like this. Then I'm supposed to shake it like this. And let's see if I can get it to go on here looking nice and pretty. If not, just pretend that it's nice and pretty because it's gonna taste good. That's the important part. Here we go. Okay, so now it's quality control time. I gotta see what I'm serving the people. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. You see, that is just so pretty. All of the cloves and all that good stuff. Okay, stop talking and drink. Let's try it. I'm telling you right now, run to the description down below and get this recipe just in time for Christmas brunch. Your gingerbread martini and use some eggnog if you want to make a mocktail version. So cheers to you and happy holidays. Okay, foodie family, so I know y'all probably thinking, the ones that's really true to this and not new to this, y'all probably thinking, didn't we do this recipe last holiday season? Indeed, we did. But guess what? I have updated it, I have improved it, and let's get into it, okay? So, what I have in this container here, I have some heavy cream. All the measurements are going to be down in the description. I got some eggs, This is really for something else. I'm gonna need another bowl. Anyway, back to what we're doing. I have some eggs. You see the eggs in there? I got some brown sugar. You see the brown sugar? I got vanilla. And I also have some orange extract. If you go back to the original recipe, I used orange zest, which is good. However, this orange extract gives a more of a punch, you know what I mean? So we got the orange extract in there, and here's what we have. We have lechera, aka sweetened condensed milk. Now, that's it. That's what you want. That's one of the things that I did to update this recipe. I need this here, what is this called? A spatula, to get all the condensed milk out. It is really going to make this custard for this cranberry and cream cheese French toast casserole so rich and so sweet. Because the other recipe, I used to do like a cranberry like glaze that went on top, and sometimes I would do powdered sugar to make it sweet. And y'all know my mouth be watering. I'm like Pavlov's dog. Look that up. If you know who that is, comment down below. But every time I'm cooking food, my mouth starts watering because I know how good it's gonna be. But anyway, so now that I have that all in there, we wanna blend it up. You can use a whisk if you don't have one of these immersion blenders, but you can pick this up at Wally World. So let's blend that up real quick. Okay, I think we got it. One more time for good measure. I don't know, but this just makes you feel like you're doing something right here. So get you one of these if you don't have one. Put it on your Christmas list. It's not too late. All right, so what I have here, I have some cubed bread. So you can use whatever kind of bread that you have in your home. You could even use wheat bread if you wanted to be healthy, but it is the holidays. This is the time you get to splurge a little bit. I have some brioche bread in here. You can put French bread. Sometimes I will even put in there croissants if I have it. But the thing is to let it sit out and get kind of stale. And if you don't have the time, you can pop it in the oven for about 4 minutes on 350 just to help it get dry, because you want it to absorb this custard. So I'm gonna pour the custard all over. Oh, and it blended pretty good. You see all the eggs are nice and blended. Then I'm gonna take my spatula. Here's the good thing about this dish too. It can be done ahead. So you could do it a day or 2 days ahead. And my family is always waiting on a Christmas casserole around here. So I just pop it in the oven when we wake up in the morning. And while we are opening up our gifts, the casserole is in the oven. And I'm not having to cook a whole bunch of stuff in addition to Christmas dinner because I made it ahead. So get all that together and let it soak in just like this. And then I'm gonna let that keep soaking, but let me tell you about the other ingredients I have here. I have our cranberry sauce. This is the homemade cranberry sauce. I assume you can get the cranberry sauce that's already made. Don't get the jelly kind, get the kind with the real cranberries on it. We grown now. I know some of y'all gonna be tussling down in the comments talking about you gotta have your jelly cranberry sauce, the kind in the can, but come on, it's so easy to make. I'm gonna put that recipe down in the description. It's only 3 ingredients to make it. And then I have cream cheese, because I told you it's a cream cheese and cranberry casserole. I got cream cheese, and this is another thing that I did to update this recipe. So I used to put white sugar and also orange zest in here. So now I use powdered sugar, and it makes it more sweet. And then the orange extract. So I mix all those things together, and then I build the casserole. So what I'm gonna do is let this soak and get nice and delicious. Then we're gonna build the casserole. We're gonna pop it in the oven, and you're gonna see how good it's gonna be, how easy it is, and how delicious it is. So we're gonna build it next, okay? All Okay, so we have let our custard do its thing in the bread, and you see how moist it is. And I put on my gloves because that's what the job calls for. And I'm gonna do what the job calls for, okay? Every time. All right, y'all, let's build this casserole. I have sprayed my casserole with some nonstick spray, and we're gonna do it kind of like you do lasagna. You know, you build it in layers. So I'm putting a layer down, and then I'm gonna use my hands here since I have on the gloves. I'm gonna get a little bit of our homemade cranberry sauce, and I'm gonna put it in like that. And then I mix the powdered sugar with the cream cheese and the orange extract, and hands again. But you just wanna keep, oh shoot, I caught it. It's real over here in this kitchen. All right, so we're gonna mix the cream cheese and just kind of spread it like that so you get a little bit in every bite. So going in with another layer, and I'm just going to repeat. And it smells so good, y'all, that orange and the cranberries. And in the springtime, I do another version of this with blueberry and lemon. Same everything, same process, but just those bright spring flavors. Y'all comment down below, what other cream cheese and fruit combination do you think would be good with this casserole? I mean, we call it French toast casserole, but really it's kind of like a bread pudding. So what y'all think? Banana, you think you could do something like that, like a banana Foster's vibe type of thing? So that's what we're doing. Another layer like this. And this recipe, it really, because you see how much we're putting in there, you could really probably get about 8 servings out of here. It depends on how big your servings are, of course, but for decent sized servings, I think you can feed about 8. All right, we got the last layer that I'm gonna put in real quick. It looks like I'm gonna have a little bit left over. I could have used a slightly bigger dish, but when you put it in your oven, it's gonna go on 350. I put some plastic, some saran wrap and foil, and then I put it on a cookie sheet so that if it bubbles over, you don't have a big old mess to clean up in the oven. So make sure you do that. Okay, I got it all to fit. And then I'm gonna take just a little bit more of the cranberry sauce. Not as much as I did between the layers, but just so you see a little bit. And then a little bit of the cream cheese on top, like that. Let me pop all of those in there, spread that out just a little bit, like that. And that's all you gotta do. And like I said, you could do it the night before, like Christmas Eve night or Christmas. Okay, Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea is ready for the casserole. Let me hurry up and get this in the oven. And you see, I almost finished my gingerbread martini, and then I'm gonna show you exactly what it tastes like. The people are here. You heard the doorbell. Sweet Pea is barking. It's the holiday season. You never know what's gonna happen during the holidays or who's gonna show up. So as long as y'all meet me back right here so we can taste it, okay? All right. Here it is, y'all. Look at it. This dish is a little bit warm, but I got those kitchen hands. Let me smell it. Oh, you know what it smells like? Okay, if you're from Atlanta and you know about Krispy Kreme and that hot light, and you know you walking down the street and you can smell those donuts, that is what this smells like. And this is what your kitchen is gonna smell like on Christmas morning. Okay, it's time to taste it. I love the cream cheese. Oh, it's so moist. Oh, okay. It's hot. Girl, stop it. That right there, it tastes like a warm donut, like a filled donut with like the cream and fruit. Oh, it's so good. I'm getting the idea of like, how can I fry this? Can I like scoop this out cold and like roll it into something and deep fry it too? Christmas 2024. I don't know, let's see. But anyway, happy holidays once again. All the recipe measurements, the instructions are down in the description. And I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Happy holidays again to you and your family. We'll see you next time on At Home with Chef Jolie.
Tell me now, are you hungry? Looking for something for your tummy?